So I have great news for all my people that have histamine problems, histamine intolerance, mast cell activation disorder, even if you have like EDS or connective tissue disorders or POTS on top of that. I have finished my personalized histamine report in part of the book. It's currently available for pre-order. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Dr. Caitlin Hubbard. I have my PhD in cellular and molecular nutrition. I'm like a 13th generation Appalachian and herbalist, all that good stuff. Let me show you the report because I'm really excited for it. Okay, so I really wanted the report so you could hand one copy to your doctor, and it's all short and sweet there for them, and then you to have a copy for yourself. So the first half of the report is just the clinical provider report. Now this is going to be structured a lot differently than your report. Just starting off strong, it's going to give you your total histamine risk level just based off what we assessed. I've broken down symptoms into symptoms that are very specific for histamine, and they're really kind of hard to diagnose it to another condition. So that's very high specificity. It'll give you like a risk level for that, high specificity, and then it kind of goes down from there. It reads your pattern bonus. So people that have MCAS have a higher pattern bonus than people that have histamine intolerance. Just because we see multiple systems dysregulated. Typically in histamine intolerance, we'll see people consume histamine or get exposed to histamine in some way, and they just can't tolerate that. In MCAS, it's an actual, like a syndrome. Just so you don't have to repeat them to your doctor, it lists all of the symptoms that you said yes to and tells your doctor how frequently they occur. That is down here. A lot of people have issues treating MCAS and histamine intolerance, and a lot of the immediate help depends on what organ systems and body systems are involved. So this will break down all of your responses as to what systems are affected. If your brain is the most affected, you need to get stuff that can actually go through your blood-brain barrier. If it's an inflammatory problem, then we need to focus on those prostaglandins and the inflammatory part of it. So that breaks all of that down, and it lists like each one of your symptoms. That will give you immediate help. So in the book, it talks about all of the things that mast cells release when they degranulate, right? They release histamine, that's a big deal. They also release a ton of other things too. And if I want to help you immediately, because fixing the root cause is going to take a second, you're going to need to know exactly what organ systems are involved. So that's like the first half of the book. This goes with the book. So while we are getting you stable in the moment, we still need to fix what causes it in the first place, right? Like, I don't want you to be on supplements and medications and herbs for the rest of your life. So there are about 9 causes of histamine dysfunction in MCAS, and I have broken every single one of those down. So you're going to get a risk level for each one of these. It's going to tell you, just based on our questionnaire that you take when you order the report, which one of these is most likely to be your root cause. You can have multiple ones. Most people have multiple ones, but that's okay because in the book, I'm going to show you which order they need to be fixed in. So for this sample case, I just clicked some answers on this. This is latent virus reactivation and infectious pathogens. We also have DAO enzyme deficiency, intestinal permeability, methylation of biochemical processing. All 9 are here. And because we're genetics for the people, of course, I had to look at your genes. So for your doctor, they'll get a quick summary because, again, your appointment's probably 15 minutes, right? It's going to tell you the ones that are kind of the worst of the worst. And then depending on your report, it's going to have every single thing underneath that could be a problem. But wait, Caitlin, I don't know genetics. It's okay, I've got you. Because I've included the histamine dysfunction gene reference guide. You've got one for your doctor that's kind of in technical terms. So it looks like this. It goes through literally every single gene that we look at, and it's a lot. It tells you essentially what it does. You've got one too though, so don't worry. After that, we're going to go into your report. So in your report, I'm just going to hit you over the head with information. I'm going to explain what's going on. So there's a lot more detail in this, even though the book covers a lot of it. It's 124 pages. It covers a lot, and I'm not done with it. It's going to give you some intro before and some education before it gives you the actual results. Then we've got the results broken down. It's a little bit easier to understand. It's in plain English. Goes into your most important symptoms because these are going to be most highly specific to histamine intolerance and MCAS. It's going to go through how each body system is affected. You'll need this in the first part of the book. And it's going to go through, why is this happening? Guys, I don't want to live like this forever. I don't want to put Band-Aids on it forever. How do I fix it? And then what does your DNA tell us? On yours, you're only going to see the worst of the worst because I would just have to reprint the other pages again, which I can do. but it's just the same information again. And then you have your own gene listing. So this is actually going to break down kind of like in plain English what each gene does. So that's the histamine report. You can order it on our website right now. The histamine report, which is this, and the book together is $50. I'm going to do a second video on the book because I've got most of it done. I think I'm working on like 2 more chapters in the appendix. It's about 124 pages, but people are asking me to pre-release it because the last chapters, you're going to do those last. So it'll take you like 2 weeks to get through at least 2 weeks to get through the first part of the book. So when you order this, you're going to get this whole report, this personalized to you, obviously, right? And then you're going to get the book up until 124 pages. And then when I get the last 2 chapters done, I'll just go ahead and automatically email them out to you. And the book is an ebook. If this like goes really well, I'll probably have it printed and offer the printed version for sale. But I just wanted to be able to get it out to everybody as fast as possible because there's a lot of you. I have 2 people that asked for the pre-order. So I'm going to send those out. But I'm really excited because I can't go to everybody's doctor's appointment with them or be on the phone for everybody's doctor's appointment. So I needed something that I could write that would get you guys taken seriously when you go into the doctor and get you actual help. So if you want to order, it's just geneticsforthepeople.com. You just hit DNA reports and then you'll click on pre-order the histamine report. Let me know what you think because I have worked on this for weeks and it has been my baby.